Okay. Hello guys. Hi. Welcome to Sports Breakdown here. Today we are trying to give a possible RCB picks in this mega auction that will be happening in 2022 here on Bangalore on the February 12th and 13th. With me are very loyal RCB fans. I mean, when you say about RCB, the first thing that comes to everyone's mind is the loyal fans, irrespective of results. For so many years, whether we have come close or been at the bottom of the table, we have always been loyal to our franchise at any cost. It's just been come on the social media where it's been seen RCB is the third most followed social what do you call sports team in the world after one of the Flamingo and Real Madrid, which are big names in the world of sport. But Royal Challenge Bangalore has a separate fan base world over. So why is it happening? It's because of us or the loyal fans like us. I'm joined here by Varun Prasad, Saathvik Bhat, and Manjunath Patne. Um, Welcome to the show, guys. So all
Yeah,
are from
thank you.
Bangalore and of course from Karnataka region in Udupi. So I'm welcoming all of you. We are just being greeted by a few guys who are the uh, always loyal members and subscribers and viewers of our Sports Breakdown show. Johan Ruchita saying hi here. Um, yes, Krishna is a avid Sunrisers Hyderabad fan, mind you. So hello, Krishna. Hi from all of us. Madhur here, Rajasthan Royals, Halla Ball Boy. So hello to you too. Nice. Please keep the spirits up. Let's start today's talks here with the Royal Challenge Bangalore. Just for everyone's information, we all know there have been three retainees by RCB. That is Virat Kohli, Glenn Maxwell, and Mohammad Siraj, Amara Mia. So only 15 players from our potential picks that we can pick, out of which one foreigner is already there. So we are left with seven foreigners out of the remaining 15, out of which again we have to pick two uncapped Indian players who are potentially seen as the grooming of the players and stuff. So let's see who can it be. We have Hari Regent Killer saying RCB next captain must be a bowler. Let's see what happens here. Good evening to you. Thanks for joining in. Uh, Sujay is saying I'm
Uh,
here. Where is Sujay? Oh, just a minute.
uh,
Hi Sujay. One more
Hi
RCB fan
guys.
here. Hi. Where are you from, Sujay?
hi, Sujay.
Bengaluru.
Bangalore. Nice. So good panel here are all RCB fans. So nice to meet you all, though virtually. But we all know, like, when it comes to RCB, the atmosphere at the Chinnaswamy is unmatchable, as we all know, man. That's the ring when it comes at RCB comes. Everyone's in um, just like a magical feeling for all of us. Nice. Pawan's here. Pawan saying, let's see how they select. Yes, boss. Let's see. Start with the captain. Yes, let's go. What you guys saying? RCB. Thank you. Thank you. Second pick is Charit Asalanka. Let's see, man. Who's gonna see? Let's start. Potentially, as we all know, let me just bring up the list that we have. Let's start from the Indian players, the cap players that we all know are potentially the big buys. As you know, the marquee list has also come in. People like Shikhar Dhawan, Pat Cummins, Ravichandran Ashwin, Kagi Surabada, Trent Bolt, etc. Who left? Varun left. Just a second. Yeah, Varun's back here. So let me just share the list. Hope you guys just let me know once you're able to view the screen. The fans as well as our. Just a second. Yeah, share screen. Whereas this is the list of Indian cap players in this auction. Let me know once it's visible.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yes.
visible,
So,
Rohan.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So, kindly see
looks good.
who could be your potential captaincy buys. I mean, we all were just hypothetically thinking who could it be, like David Warner, Shreyas Iyer, Manish Pandey, our own Karnataka boy. So, who do you think is the better suited captain to start with? Since all the viewers are asking us the same question, let's start with Varun maybe first.
Okay, in terms of captaincy picks here, I would have David Warner and Manish Pandey amongst the mix. Uh, Manish Pandey. The reason being he has got a lot of in terms of experience of leading the domestic teams and has been quite successful to be honest. And I'm a little surprised that his name is not doing the rounds when it comes to captaincy material for IPL. So I'd keep him, but I would say I think David Warner in terms of the whole package will sort of will be my captain. But I would
Hmm.
have Manish Pandey right up there in amongst in
So
the
you're
discussion.
saying in case David Warner comes, we'll see him grow to the Kannada songs next, just like how we did for the Telugu songs. That's
झुकेगा
that's
नहीं
also the case.
हम साला.
Satvik, your choice.
I have three options. First is Quinton de Kock. He's taken rest from the test matches now,
Yeah.
so he would be available for the full season. So that is
Hmm.
a big plus side, and he can also keep. So I am getting two utility out of one player, and he can also captain.
So you're
He's a
saying Dekap
calm
as a
head.
captain. Hmm.
Yes, and second is Manish Pandey.
Yeah.
As Varun said, that he is the one of the best captains for Karnataka state team, and
Hmm.
also he can regain his form at RCB where he's
Hmm.
been, and he
Hmm.
scored hundreds for RCB. And third one
Yeah.
is a little controversial, but could be a good option. That is Jason Holder.
Oh,
He
okay.
has been pretty brilliant with the ball and bat throughout the IPL, the international series, and also he's giving me two utilities with the
Hmm.
captaincy. So these are my three options.
Hmm. Jason Holder. Huh? I think there is a lot of talks about getting Jason Holder also um, on board. Is what I think Akash Chopra and all were saying about Jason Holder, and also about Shreyas Iyer also. Some 20 lakhs or 20 crore.
20
Sorry,
20 crores.
crore.
20 crore bracket.
20
I
crores.
think
No
that will be
chance,
like
no chance.
No chance, no chance.
one third of your budget is gone for one player, and it will be
Yeah,
different how you can pick. Manju, what's your thought on the captaincy?
First of all, this time the occasion will be very interesting as the
Mr.
spoilers
Max is saying,
PBKS.
okay, that's
it's a
something.
knack.
Yeah.
Yeah, PBKS is having a lot of money, and they
Hmm.
will start
Yeah,
betting money on
Preeti
Shreyas
Zinta will
Iyer
go
and
on a
David
shopping spree.
Warner. Like,
Shreyas Iyer or David
yeah,
Warner,
go
they
on
can pick.
shopping spree.
Shankar sir is
Yeah,
saying Manish always does
we
well.
need
He's
to
Kannada.
pick out the
Yes.
budget. We need to check out the
Manish always
budget
does
and a
well.
suitable person for this. So
Hmm.
I go with as of now with David Warner. He is suitable for captaincy
Hmm.
for Bangalore. When if it goes next, now the current IPL will be going to Mumbai. I think they are not going to play in Bangalore. So if
Hmm.
in future they will play in Bangalore, and he will be a very good opening player for RCB. So we need to think about future also. For
Yes.
as of now, if we go with a gunman, then it will be a good option.
Agree. Sujay, what's your choice?
Well, I have two choices. It's basically either going to be Shreyas Iyer or David Warner. Shreyas
Hmm.
Iyer because he has captained Delhi and he is the first and only captain so far to take Delhi to the finals of the IPL, though they haven't won. So I do see true potential in him, and I have a gut feeling that he could be good. If not Shreyas Iyer, then David Warner, because like David Warner already has so much experience. He has won cups for SRH, and also he could be a perfect fitting for the RCB 11 because he can open along with Kohli, or there can be another opener who
Yeah.
RCB can aim for, and David Warner is, a person who can take care of the ball and all.
So somebody is here disagreeing here, saying Hari is saying Warner no use for RCB. Hmm. Let's see
Could
how
be.
that will come about. Who's gonna be where and stuff.
Yeah,
Chahal could
but
be a goodbye. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree. So nice. So most of you are thinking about Shreyas Iyer and David Warner, but one thing we need to remember is these guys are
Yeah.
high-profile players. How much they will be going in for that is a huge thing because you are ultimately, I think RCB is left with 57 crores in their kitty. So if you are spending 15, 16 crores on one player, you are left with say a 40 odd maximum for your other players to build a squad. So you are picking your fourth player with
Hmm.
16 crores, and you have to
Hmm.
pick about 14 to 15 players with the rest 40 crores. So you are living with an average of 2 to 3 crores max for your entire squad
Yeah,
building. Yeah.
yeah. One more, Rohan.
Yeah.
One more option
Hmm.
is there. Ambati Raidu has announced himself that he will be wicket
Thank
keeping.
you. Uh, yeah,
Mm.
yeah, he's becoming the 2D
Mm.
player that we were missing, because
Uh,
of the 2019 snub, maybe for the 3D player that was there.
uh,
So maybe another skill that
uh,
Raido wants to showcase. So I agree with that. Uh,
hmm,
Someone saying
hmm.
here, yes,
And
Dool
less
and
price we
Conway
can
can be
buy.
a good. Yeah, I agree.
Mm.
Pawan here saying as an interesting choice that Maxwell could be an interesting captaincy option. He did well for the Melbourne Star as well. Yeah, but do you think someone like a Glenn Maxwell can be a potential captaincy choice in case we don't find any
No.
so-called high-profile player ahead of Virat Kohli and Glenn Maxwell? Varun,
One
you
of
want
the
to take
reasons
that?
why
No, it will be. It's a.
No.
Yeah, okay, Manju.
yeah, one of the
Okay,
reasons
Sorry.
Varun
I
start.
It's
felt
a
Varun,
big
go
Maxwell
ahead. Varun, go
tournament,
ahead.
right?
one of the reasons I felt Maxwell did well in the last season was the less responsibility on him. In the previous,
Hmm.
in Punjab when he was there, he was seen as the linchpin in the team. Here he knew that he had a ABD below him to take care of. So I don't want to burden Maxwell.
Yeah.
I know he has taken Melbourne Stars to the finals in I think 2 seasons back in the BBL. But
Hmm.
I would want him to be the go out there and in the cliche express himself, not worry about the other things or what the combinations or etc. I would want him to be as free as possible, play as free as possible. Don't want to burden him with
Hmm.
additional responsibility.
Nice. Yeah, that also. Somebody has said Shikhar Dhawan because he has good gelling with Virat Kohli. So Shikhar Dhawan, potential boy, can be a captaincy choice. Very relaxed person.
No, we need aggressive someone. His
Uh,
RCB is
Play
all about
bold, huh?
aggressive. Hmm. Play bold. David Warner
Yeah.
and Chahal, the combination will be good for reels. They can do Kannada, Hindi, English mix.
That's a good option, man. Right.
Yeah.
Um, one more thing that lots of people were asking is the Achilles heel for RCB generally has been the finishers. Finish with the bat, finish with the ball. Generally,
Hmm.
RCB has been a top heavy team, just like maybe a team India depends on a Rohit, Shikhar, and a Virat. RCB, I
Hmm.
mean, historically also has been that 1, 2, 3 dominated. So in case we lose, say, 20 for 3, who is it that's gonna be bailing us out in a par score if you are batting first to get that 180? Because potentially we all know now the games will be in Mumbai. Wankade and Brebon as well as the DY Patil are very very good batting surfaces. 180 plus 200 plus can easily be scored there, either with chasing or batting first. So we need those power hitters who are at number 5, 6, 7 who can close out that innings basically. Also, at the end, the death overs can be a huge factor where we need those bowlers who can win us those matches with good yorkers or change of pace, anything. So these two areas are huge um, uh, things which RCB has to rectify in order to maybe go on to win a trophy. I'm not saying, but at least be more better compared to what your previous years were. So, who do you think basically can come in after this so-called top orders? In case we pick a Warner, Virat, Maxwell, who are your potential number 4, 5, 6 that we are saying? At least in terms of the cap players, potentially, who do you think? Let's start with Saathvik. Who is your pick?
I think so. Deepak Huda, Shah Rukh
Okay.
Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan, don't you think will be a bit more expensive since right now he is the so-called X factor which everyone's looking, and he's in the standbys for the India squad versus West Indies now.
Yes, yes. Shah Rukh Khan would be expensive, but
Dunit
we have to
Vellala
go. The options which I
to
gave for captaincy were a lot cheaper than
yes, did
expected.
lead in SRH. Mm. Mm-hmm.
So Shah Rukh Khan, we can buy two for a
Hmm.
high price. One is Shah Rukh Khan and one of a fast bowler.
Hmm. Okay. I mean, we also know one thing is that the England players may not be available at the back half of the IPL. So, do you think it'll be good to go with some these English so-called white ball specialists, or go to the tried and tested of the West Indian power hitters that we all love? I mean, here Dineth is saying RCB need the West Indian power.
We
So
had
triple
only one,
spelling.
and that gave us all
Yeah,
the.
the universe boss. You're saying, man.
Chris Gale. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's a fan favorite. We all know that. Somebody has a
Hmm.
very interesting choice that I think I was about to bring. Roman Powell had a wonderful series versus England recently. What do you think about Roman Powell? He's an all-rounder too. He can bowl a little bit if you require.
True, but his bowling, he doesn't do much.
Hmm.
So as a pure batsman, I would spend 2 to 3 crores as a backup, not as a
Right.
first playing 11 player.
Yeah.
That's true.
And another
There's one
person has
more,
asked, how about
Romario
Aaron
Shepherd.
Finch, the person who won the
Aaron
last World Cup?
Finch. I think Finch was there at RCB a couple of years ago, right? I think didn't quite gel
He
so
was
well.
there, yeah.
So, uh, so
He
do you
was
I
there.
think
think
it's Aaron Finch? I think has been done that I can say. What about one more guy, Romario Shepherd? They're saying. Hmm. Pawan is a very interesting choice. I think from the Delhi Capitals point of view, is
Hetmaya.
thinking about
Okay.
Shenron Hetmaya.
Yeah,
I think he
Hetmaya
too was
could
at
be a good
RCB, right?
option.
Couple of years ago.
He
it
was
He
was
there, yeah.
also.
19,
Uh,
19 season.
so let's see
Even
how it
Aaron Finch
goes.
was there in 2019.
Yes,
2020.
I think 2020 also.
2020, 2020.
Yeah,
Only one
2020
Ah,
was
season.
there.
2020.
Yeah, I think in the
hmm.
Dubai leg he was there.
Dubai, yes, yes. Didn't
Yeah,
didn't get
yeah,
on.
Yes,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, what is this? Sigma Warner might not work for RCB. Weak.
We need to
Oh,
see
yes.
about it. We need to see about it.
Yeah, I think all these things are hypothetical questions. It's like what you are
Yeah.
thinking about this
Yeah.
Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli kind of things. Two alpha males.
Ah.
All those things, I think, on the field can take a backseat, man.
I think the bottom line is that
And
what
Or
is best
else,
remember,
player.
two alpha males
Krishna
can create
Gopal is
hindrances.
Mm.
Krishna Gopal in the comments is suggesting how about we try Nicolas Puran.
Yes, that's also an option that we can look at as a wicket keeper because that was my next point of thing. We also need a wicket keeper option, just like many other teams are
Yeah.
looking at wicket keeping options. What do you think the wicket keeping options? I think someone pointed here saying Decock is one of the choices. If Decock can be at least, I mean, it will be a overseas foreigner that will be coming in. Also, we need an Indian wicket keeper. Also, I mean, who are your potential players that you're looking at as a Indian wicket keeper in case you want? Uncapped also, I'll show you the uncapped list wicket keepers. There is Dinesh, I mean, capped Dinesh Karthik, Ishan Kishan, Uttapa Saha is there. In among the uncapped, who do you see? And let me just share the screen.
Vishnu Vinod is a
Vishnu Vinod
is
is
a
there.
name
I
that
think
is
Vishnu
making the
Vinod.
Kona
rounds.
Bharat was there.
Yes.
These are the Indian wicket keepers list.
And remember, Mohammad Azharuddin. He's been fantastic for Kerala
Yeah,
Yeah.
last
he was
Mohammad
there in
this
Azharuddin
the
could
season.
be a
last
good buy.
squad. Didn't get to play
Ah,
much.
I think
But
all
one
these
Yeah.
name
names
I
that you
am
mentioned.
very interested to know from all of you guys. He's been a real run machine in Ranji Trophy as well as in white ball cricket in to whichever teams he has played from Saurashtra to Pondicherry. Sheldon Jackson,
Sheldon
Hmm.
Jackson.
brilliant
true,
player. Sheldon Jackson,
Sheldon Jackson.
this guy.
but I
Sheldon
don't
Jackson,
think
right.
Hmm.
he can be in the first 11
No,
because
I'm saying as
remember
a
he
Same
played.
here.
potential backup to one of your
Huh,
overseas wicket keepers,
true.
like
As
a
a
Nicholas
backup,
Puran or a
it is
Decock.
excellent option. It
Okay.
is excellent option.
Hmm. Sheldon
I would
Jackson or
prefer
any
Mohammad Azharuddin, out of this list.
Azruddin. Huh. He was
Yeah.
there last time, but again didn't get a opportunity.
He
But
didn't get any chance to play. So, like,
yeah,
if I was there, I would like to try him out. He was
exactly.
excellent in the first class and all.
Yeah. Huge hitter of the. I think he had a
One
wonderful game
surprise
against
name,
Mumbai.
Hmm.
Huh.
one surprise
Yeah.
name would be Dinesh Bana. Yesterday, 20 of
Yesterday,
4.
Dinesh Pana. Yeah, definitely. I'll say. How about this guy? Proven tested Aditya Tare.
No.
No.
But the problem is he's not the same player as he was in
Yeah,
2014
yeah. I agree. I
15.
agree.
That's the thing.
Sadiq Kirmani is an interesting choice from Karnataka. Syed Kirmani's son. Nikhil Naik, Upendra Yadav. All these were. One more guy. Ankush Benz from Himachal, I think. He had a wonderful Mushtaq Ali. Himachal, by the way, had won the side Mushtaq Ali. Ankush Benz is a. I think he played for the under 19 World Cup also a few years back.
2014.
14,
2012.
yeah.
2014.
Fine, 12, 14. He played both of them.
Yeah, okay. So Ankush Benz is a good choice. Our own Karnataka BR Sharad, but I don't know about his batting
But
in the
problem
T20
is they are
format.
not T20 players. We have
Yeah, yeah,
lots of
exactly.
keepers, Sharat,
Yes.
Srijit, KL Srijit, and all
Yeah,
those.
yeah, yeah. So that could be. So you guys are saying basically a Decock or a Nicholas Puran will be your foreign overseas wicket keeping slot, and Indians could
Yes.
be a potential.
Gurbaz also. Gurbaz also.
Oh
I
yeah, Gurbaz.
mentioned
Yeah.
in one of my posts that Gurbaz is
Yeah.
a player
Ramanullah
who can
Gurbaz.
play Ramanullah Gurbaz,
Yeah, from Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. He can play
Hmm.
pace and spin both pretty well and
Mhm.
aggressively.
Yeah. But again, foreign wicket keepers, once they come in, it's like you're
As a
keeping away
backup
once.
option, yes, not as a uh,
So you're saying
playing
two
11
foreign wicket
option.
keepers as an option, is it? Not an Indian wicket keeper in among them?
Smith Patel, no, he's not an Indian option.
Smith Patel is, I think he's playing for one
No,
of
he
the
plays for
northeastern
USA.
states.
He's playing
No,
for
no, he
USA.
plays
Oh,
for
okay.
USA
Now, yeah,
now.
yeah, he moved. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
he was there in
Simran,
2012.
Simran.
No, because he bats too aggressively, but in IPL, no.
Okay. So Anuj Rawat
How
and all
about
these guys had
like how about buying back KS Bharat? What do you guys think?
KS Bharat is a wonderful. He had a good season. We also saw him in one of the test matches. Also, he kept pretty well. Technically,
Hmm.
he's a very sound wicket keeper. Thing is, in this batting lineup that we may end up, KS Bharat may not get the position that he is more comfortable in. We need a keeper who will be batting at
He
number
was,
5 or 6.
yeah,
Who
Mhm.
yeah.
can be that
He was
finisher also.
comfortable at 3 last season.
Yes, yes,
True,
yes.
true. And he is
How
a
So
about
opener by nature. He
yes,
opened for 100 and scored the 150 plus scores
yes,
twice.
yes, yes. So
So
that's the
that's
main problem which RCB has always had, don't you think? Like they're playing, especially
Yeah,
domestic players, out of position where they're not comfortable in. The star players are getting
yeah.
all the better slots to do well. So that's the main concern for me is picking the right player at the right slot. So if they can fix that, I think half the problem can be solved.
if you
So
want an
you guys
Indian
are
wicket
all,
keeper?
huh?
If you want an Indian wicketkeeper who's going to bat at number 6, number 7, I think
Hmm.
Dinesh Karthik is someone who's going to fit in because his
he's
strike
number
rate
one.
in the last 5 overs,
Age is a
if you see,
concern. Age is a concern when it comes to
It's
Dinesh
So
Karthik.
somebody
play
said Dick
against
Vella.
spin. Dick well.
I think is it Pawan texting?
No, no.
Venkat Iyer is saying view is different. Robin Bist, I think Robin Bist has
But he
been
plays for
pretty good.
these play teams. So no.
Yeah, 1 minute. I think Manju is just coming back on. Let me add him. Yeah, hi Manju. Why not Jagdishan? Jagdishan has been a prolific player for Tamil Nadu, man. When he was in CSK, also he didn't get quite few chances. As we all know, CSK pick players and bench them pretty well for 2 3 years. At least if he's an informed player, let him go to a franchise where he can get a chance. It doesn't matter chopping and changing or what happens. At least certain players can get a chance to show their opportunity. Don't you think? How about Narayan Jagdishan?
Narayan Jagadishan, but he also bats in the top three. That's the big
Yes,
concern.
opening. Yeah,
These Indian
Yeah,
keepers, Indian batters have. No one wants to bat below three.
true.
because now the RCB lineup, it's literally locked. The top order is locked. There's only
Mm,
allowance for another opener. That's about it.
mm.
If
Whom we
Virat comes
So
selected
at
for top
opening or
order?
at 3, that may be the only difference.
yeah.
Particularly, we are going to
So
buy
yeah,
back particularly.
Devdutt Padikkal, you're saying. Yeah, I think so. We should be getting
We
our
should
own
be.
We should
Karnataka
be.
players back.
We should back him, I feel.
Yes. And also,
Yeah,
one
we
more thing
should.
he brings is
It
a
will be high
left-handed
cost.
opening in the top
Hmm,
order. We
true.
need a left-hand, right-hand combination in
Hmm.
those
An
top orders.
excellent fielder
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
and a
And
future
he scored an
RCB
excellent
captain
But
100
also.
against
if we
Rajasthan.
get Padikkal, do you think Warner would fit in?
That's the choice because first
No,
That's
comes
the
he won't
Warner
choice.
in
fit.
the marquee list. Potential
Yeah.
backups, I'll say.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Let's see how it goes.
No,
So
I'm
these
going
are
to.
your
So you're assuming that Virat Kohli is going to open, is it? Like, why can't we have two left-hand
Yeah,
openers?
yeah. Assuming Virat is going to open.
Virat as an opener.
that will suit the team, don't you think so?
No, I mean,
Yes,
personally,
it will
I'd still
suit.
have him at number 3.
No, because I
His
think
strike
last
rate is
season
not the
against
same.
England, he was pretty much like I want to open with Rohit and
Hmm.
the season that he
So
had a
many,
wonderful season for
yeah,
RCB
16,
2016. He went and opened. I think 2 3 400s he got. So that will
400s,
be much.
400s.
Yeah, he can be the anchor who can play till the 20th over,
Ah,
and
right,
others
right,
around him can just smash it around.
right.
Yeah. So
Unfortunately, we could have gone for Johnny Bairstow, but the budget is the problem.
yeah,
That's the thing.
exactly. Another thing, he may have to leave midway of the tournament. So
Middle of
again,
the
that's the
tournament,
potential.
yes.
Not Dick
That
Vela is saying, Pavan, I agree, man. No
yeah,
more.
yeah, true.
Yeah,
Because
availability
no
is
Okay.
also an issue, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sujay.
hmm,
No, not Dikola. No, sorry. No,
Yeah. One name that's going around in the
no.
under
I
19
don't
World Cup,
want
the baby,
Dikola.
maybe Dewald Brevis.
And
What about this?
we can't depend on England players either because the availability issues.
That's the main issue here with the England players potentially can live
Never trust.
in between.
Never trust English.
Well said. Let's not go into the deep debate of that. But how about this guy, Devold Brevis? Impressed everyone in the Under 19 World Cup. Big hitter of the spinners, I'll say. But do you think, as a young Under 19 player doing well at Under 19 level, suddenly coming up against, say, a Rashid Khan or a Kagi Sorabada, these guys, don't you think it will be a huge step up for these guys? We have seen with the Indian Under 19 players sometimes most of them don't quite step up so easily and early, like Shubman Gill at times. The strike rate issue could be a problem, and high pressure. Once you get into the IPL, high pressure, all eyes will be on you. Could be a potential banana skin for these foreign under 19 players, especially. I'm thinking. Your views, guys. Manju, you want to say? Dual Brevis?
It's potentially we need to see him because it's at the high level this tournament, right? In IPL
Mm.
there is a lot of pressure. If a guy is came in under 19 good, then doesn't mean he will all shine at the start of the career in the top level of the tournaments. So we need to go through, but backup it's good for a backup. We can try him like
Yeah.
Shivam Dubey. We tried it, right? So backup, he
Mm.
one or two matches he has done
Mm.
well. So like that
Mm.
we can try him.
Hari Legend is
Yeah,
saying
even
why
I would
about
keep him as
this?
a backup.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's see. Because too young, I feel.
Hari
One
Legend
name,
had a comment actually,
AB
and I
Baby. Yeah.
feel so. I think so.
Uh,
He is a good option.
mm.
He plays spin well. He also bats against pace pretty well, and also a good striker of the cricket ball,
Okay,
and also keeps.
one more name just came on top of my mind is Alex Carey. How about him? He's bats number 5, 6, good left-hander, sweeps well against spinners, and can don't you think he can be a potential buy?
But for Adelaide strikers, he opens,
Yeah, yeah,
and
I
that's
know.
suitable
and
position.
and he
So five,
played a
six,
couple
seven,
of
eight.
matches for Delhi Capitals and
Yes,
didn't play well. But I
yeah,
think
He
if you're
didn't
looking
perform
at
too well.
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
true.
I think Ben McDermott can be a. I know it's not
Yes,
a middle order, but a top order. Dynamite. Has done really well in BBL for last couple of
exactly.
seasons. So
Just
I think
one concern with that name, Varun. Don't you think other teams may be eyeing him, so the price range could be a factor
yeah,
for a
that
Ben McDermott?
Yes.
yeah. I
And
mean, if
I
you have a
guess
price range in the limit, I think that's something that you can go after. Like you have a
Okay,
limit in. I mean, that's how auction works.
true,
So
true. I understand. I understand.
yeah.
Based on the
and if we
dynamics
get
of the
it
auction.
it,
if
it's
we
fun
get
to watch
McDermott, he
the
doesn't play spin well.
occasion live.
Ah, okay, there's one name again from the 2020 World Cup that just happened. Matthew Wade.
Matthew Wade.
Which
Maybe.
Wade.
I
Matthew
think
Wade.
Pakistanis will be never forgiving him for lots of things. But Matthew Wade again bats number 6 or 7. Those and he has those innovative shots. Don't you think someone like a Matthew Wade can be an option? He can open the batting also, by the way.
Yes, good option. He plays spin well, middle order, top order. He can bat anywhere.
Mm,
But IPL is a high-end tournament, and he's
mm.
played once, not succeeded much. So
Mumbai
prior
Indians.
experience, no, Delhi
Delhi,
Capitals,
sorry,
Daredevils.
Daredevils at that.
Daredevil, sorry.
There's a name that
Daredevil.
again which was with RCB, Josh Philippe. Yeah,
What opener
Josh Philippe.
again.
Yeah.
uh, again didn't quite make the
He's an
best use of
opener
the
too.
chances. Yes, he is. Matthew Wade's my favorite. Thank you, yes, boss. RCB should look at Indian options. Yes, agree completely, Venki, because these are the players who will be playing 70% of your squad, right? 7 out of 11 are Indian players, so more Indian options will always be better, especially wicket keeping options. Let's see, especially those key positions. I'll always
Rohan,
say, yeah,
uh,
yeah, Manju.
how about this our player Manohar, Abhinav Manohar?
Abhinav Manohar, very, very successful
Yeah,
Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy.
Uh,
For
yes,
Karnataka came out because lots of our so-called star players were either in the Indian national team or in the India A. So he got this chance from very good performance in club cricket. I do follow Abhinav Manohar well.
and
He had
KPL as well.
terrific hitting.
hmm.
In the
I
quarter
I'll
final,
be picking him in
but
my squad. I'll
Ditto.
be
I think
picking him
I
in
took.
my squad as
How,
a
how many
finisher.
of you have Abhinav Manohar in your list, by the way? Satvik, yes.
I
Varun?
have.
No, yeah.
Manju, yes. No, okay. Sujay?
Backup.
Okay, that's great. So
Hmm.
that's nice to
backup,
see some
backup.
Karnataka players getting good pick in our so-called
Of course,
possible
yeah.
18. So that's
I
good,
was
and he's
Kariappa.
impressive. Yeah. Okay, one more name from Pawan here, David Wiese.
David Boy, okay.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I
decent
think so.
stuff for
Yes,
Namibia, but I think he was with RCB a few years ago.
2015 and
Uh,
16.
yeah, not
16.
so impressive again. Can be expensive with
Yeah.
the ball, and
That's a
I think we
concern.
have had such kind of players and bowlers. Who is this? Benny Howell. Benny
He is playing in
Howell,
a BPL, but
Hobart,
his
right?
concern is no, no. He
Bangladesh.
in Bangladesh,
Okay.
and his concern is
Krishna
he
Gopal is
no.
performs well in
spamming.
slow pitches.
Oh, okay.
Alex Hales and Virat
Alex
Kohli.
Hales and
Alex
Virat.
Hales again. Hmm.
Alex Hales.
Correct. Yes.
Potentially, but
How,
not
Yeah, I
sure,
how
think
about
man. With
Yeah. He
discipline
could be
issues and
good,
stuff.
but he would be one of
Yeah,
my last options actually.
yeah. I don't
and he'll get
actually.
a
I don't
full
even see it.
season.
You will get. Who is this English player?
And
Benny Howell. Yeah, yeah.
uh, his concern is he doesn't do good in flat pitches,
Hmm.
and that's
Hmm.
his
Krishna
bowling is
Gopal is
not
saying,
good.
have you heard about Jason Sangha? I think
He's
Jason Sangha
this
from
season
Australia,
BPL has
Sydney
been
Thunder, I
excellent.
guess.
Thunder,
Uh,
Thunder.
a decent
But
man, but again, too naive in respect to the subcontinent conditions. I feel not sure how
on
well
one
they'll perform.
yes.
Hmm. Okay, so that's okay. That's well, now
But
let's bring to the
yeah, Rohan,
yeah.
my point is RCB need to look at the middle order. Okay, so
Yes.
potentially we have opener and the middle order that is lacking from the way back 5 years.
Hmm.
Since from 5 years we don't have any middle order. If
Hmm.
Virat ABD goes, then everything will be collapsing.
AB
Somehow
went
last
also.
year the max,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hey, Dukkappa.
somehow last
Only
year
last year
Maxey was
Maxwell
there.
came somehow.
Hmm.
Yeah. So one more Makram or Conway, like
Markram,
those
Aidan
middle order
Markram, you're
players will be
saying.
good.
One
Yeah,
good thing about
yeah,
someone
Yeah,
yeah.
like
All
Aidan
the
Markram is
Markram
a
is
good
middle
bats
option
number four
indeed.
five, balls a little bit of off spin also, with something we are
Yes,
missing for a long
that
time.
is a big thing.
Batsman who can bowl a bit, which Indian team is also
Yeah.
lacking
Hmm.
nowadays. So
And
that's
if
good.
we get
Hmm.
Markram, we
Hmm.
get two bowlers.
Yes,
Yes,
agree.
Maxwell, Markram,
Two bowlers.
No, yeah,
and
the part time you're saying, part time options. Yeah.
part-time
Uh,
options.
how
Yeah.
about
Are
this guy?
we going with Washington
I would pick
Mitchell
him.
Marsh.
Washi,
at
Wow.
number three or
uh,
four?
I would pick
But
him
he's a
based on
big
his
guy.
fitness. Fitness, big concern.
yeah, agree.
Big,
But he
big.
had a terrific final in the T20 World Cup and wonderful performance in the BBL too. Few, I think, got 100 also.
Mm. But that was eight
Hmm.
matches. He's
Hmm.
been good in BBL, but his fitness, it's a 2 month
True.
long tournament.
I think he
Two and a
played
half.
one game for Sunrisers last year and got injured in the ball
2020
or
RCB
first
something.
game.
itself.
First game.
Yeah, first
RCB
game.
itself. First
Hmm.
game.
So the potential replacement who came for Sunrisers then did a wonderful job. Jason Holder.
Oh,
What about?
Yeah, very good pick. If you mean
Uh, Again,
uh,
Yeah.
captaincy option also
captaincy
yeah.
option, but
underrated.
Underrated.
Okay, there's one more two options that this Hari is saying here. Chamika Karunaratne and the Rasi Vanderdusen.
Chamika
Chamika
Karunaratne
gives you that.
expensive
Uh,
with the ball.
yeah,
Bats a
but
little big.
okay, okay. How about Vanderdusen? He can bat number 5, 6, play those cheeky little reverse sweeps and all those funny shots. Don't you think he can be useful
Good
for
option.
RCB?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Who
he
doesn't
would be in my radar for sure.
Okay, that's good. Lots of options people are giving here, and Devon Conway. Devon Conway again, another opener for RCB can bat. He can wicket keep too. I think we saw in the T20 World Cup.
he can keep. He can
Part
keep.
time keeping. Yeah,
Mm.
that's a decent option. Jatinder
I
Singh.
think so. Jatinder Singh?
I think he played for Canada and hit 6 sixes recently, right?
That is not Jatinder. That is Jaskaran Singh. Oh, Deva.
Okay. People must. Okay. Venkat here has a very good option that even I think potentially lots of RCB think tank is thinking about. Abhishek Sharma. Decent left arm spinner,
Hmm.
power hitter at number 5 and 6. Indian uncapped,
Yeah.
by the way.
Problem with Abhishek Sharma, sorry,
Hmm.
that he can only open. If you bat him down, he's not useful as a batter.
But he's a decent player, man. I think he can adapt.
yeah,
Hmm.
I think you need to have a good left arm spinner.
Yes.
I think him, and I think I had Jay Suchit in my
Agree,
squad. I
Sujit,
think
yeah.
you need that left arm spinner.
Hmm.
Come
Can
spin.
fire it into the block hole. So
Hmm.
having a good, I mean, being a left arm spinner is an added advantage.
He can
Good
be a
fielder
back.
too.
He can be a replacement of Shabaz.
Yes, exactly.
Hmm.
There's one
Correct.
name which did really well in last season of the IPL. I think against the RCB, mind you. I think that's what Pawan has come up here with. Harpreet Brar.
but was inconsistent. Only did well in the first half.
But don't you think he has that heart as a
Hmm.
spinner to say, irrespective who the opponent batting is, he just comes and believes he can do well, man. Such kind of hearted players you need it. Don't you think in a tournament like an IPL where you're pretty
Yeah,
sure 2-3 games you may get expensive, but you do well in those few
yeah,
key
yeah.
games and moments. Such players are priceless, man.
True, true. Can be
Okay,
the
this
back.
Shankar sir is saying Jatinder Singh from
True. Agreed.
Japan. Okay,
हाँ Jatinder, हाँ.
okay, understood. The opener.
But no,
Hmm.
it
He is a
wasn't.
But
good
yeah,
bowler.
Not there in the
so
auction
Uh,
list itself.
okay, yeah.
Jatinder.
But how many of you think about Harpreet Brar for RCB?
Backup, yes.
All are
Could
saying
be like
backups.
As a
Yeah,
backup, not in the main 11.
Okay, there's one more option they're saying is an all-rounder.
Bedappa,
Krunal
Beda,
Pandya.
please. Beda, Bedappa.
no,
Bedappa,
Just
we
bedappa.
don't need him. Karnal Pandya.
hypothetically,
No.
in case we go for Deepak Huda, that will be a good fun.
Deepak Huda is an
Hmm.
then Krunal Pandya. Nah,
Hari Legend saying Virat Singh from Jharkhand, I guess. Decent
Jharkhand.
player. Still
in
Hari
IPL.
Legend. Wait, Hari Legend also told about Keshav Maharaj
Yeah, the spinner. Yeah, decent
as a
spinner.
good spinner.
a
Mm,
decent.
he,
No doubt.
he can bowl with a new ball also, so good
Can also
choice.
captain if needed.
Just saying, Saathvik, for a high-profile team like an RCB, Keshav Maharaj, do you think it sounds good?
Because Virat, you need a person who does not take the limelight. And Keshav Maharaj,
Do you think RCB will go for? I mean, due respect to Keshav Maharaj, wonderful player.
okay,
RCB needs that stature players who who can
no, no, they
represent.
were
That
just
play bold.
joking. I
Yeah, I know,
understood.
I understand. Okay, Venkat, I think
Shaiba
Rian
Ahmed.
Parag can keep to Rajasthan Royals themselves. Good luck
Thank
to
you.
them.
Yeah, thank you. That's it. We don't want
How
him.
about this Shahbaz Ahmed?
Shahbaz Ahmed, a decent player. I think did well, fielded, batted,
He.
caught well,
How about buying
bowled
back
pretty fine.
Washington Sundar?
Washi, don't you think lots of other teams are also targeting him, potentially
Uh,
Mumbai Indians as well as
go for
Yeah.
six.
yeah, because he's an all-rounder in Indian off spinning. He has a wonderful IPL record too. People or teams
Hmm.
with higher
Hmm.
purse may go for a all-rounder like Washington Sundar, potentially
Hmm.
Punjab, Rajasthan, Mumbai maybe.
Or the two new
And
teams also.
Yeah, exactly. Lucknow and Ahmedabad is what I was coming for.
one negative is he doesn't bat as well as other all rounders.
But he's improving, man. I can say.
But not in
Washi.
T20 cricket. Test match cricket, yes, he's
Yeah,
batting.
yeah.
What about
Shankar sir
Kartik
has a
Tyagi?
very
Pawan is suggesting. Wow.
yeah. I'll come to the fast
Kartik
bowlers. That's why I was
Tyagi.
keeping that pending. I
More,
wanted to finish the spinning section.
more options.
Manivandan
All
Siddharth
right. All right.
from Tamil Nadu, wonderful left arm
But like
prospect.
this, nah.
Sai
He
Kishore,
bowled
someone similar to him.
same pitches. They bowled on the Bunsen
But
burners
I
and
see
Yeah, yeah, Manju.
for going to the end bowlers.
Yeah,
hello,
yeah.
hello.
I think
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
we need to. We have Timur Muls is a good option.
Taimal
He
Mills.
he
Rayman
have some
Mill.
variation. Yeah, he have
Good
some
suggestion here,
option of
Pavan. Noor
bowlings.
Ahmed
Noor
from
Ahmad.
Variety
He has
Afghanistan.
been
variety
good in
bowling.
IPL.
Yeah, I mean difficult to pick such kind of a Chinaman bowler. Something similar to Tabrez Shamsi maybe, who's the top T20 bowler nowadays. Vicky Ostwal.
But I think Vicky
I think
Osman
Mumbai may target him.
could
I
be
feel.
as a backup, just like Anupul.
Just another player flashed in my mind. How about
Yeah.
Wanindu Asaranga? Would you guys buy him back
Yeah.
if we were able to?
But budget. It's a
Hmm.
big, big.
Again, people again, someone like a CSK may be targeting him, looking at the
Yeah.
combination that they go for.
Mumbai. Remember, Mumbai
Preeti
is a
Preeti
bad
Zinta.
team.
Zin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Punjab.
But Punjab
How you
is
forget him?
Punjab has the
Attack,
biggest purse,
she'll
dude.
go. Yeah.
She
Chetan
will
They
Sakaria
can
is saying
keep
cover
on
money and
rising.
people.
Yeah, I think having that left arm, bowler in
yes.
the depth. I was looking
Yes.
at
RCB
Chetan
also
Sakaria and
target.
T Natarajan, but I think Chetan
I,
Sakaria is someone who's done really well and is a youngster, so would be a good pick.
Okay. That's
Okay.
nice. Just
But
looking at
Natarajan is
the,
not into the form.
but
He's
Yeah,
not
don't you
in.
think for something like a
He's injured.
T20 and an IPL he could
yeah, he
be
was
in?
very good with the death.
Yes, mainly at
Hmm.
the
Not,
that's his
Yeah,
skill.
Exactly.
Yorkers.
New
Yes.
legend. He's saying Barinder Saran. I don't know where he is now.
No, no.
Been long time since we heard of Barinder
Not even
Saran
in
from.
backup, please. Uh,
Yeah, but he did a decent job when he started out. But
uh,
somewhere we lost him, I'll say.
played in the 2016 final which RCB lost.
Which position are you discussing about? We are currently looking at the fast bowlers now. We have moved on to the fast bowlers. How about the marquee players in a Trent Bolt or a Kagis or a Bada for RCB? I'll throw one more name, Josh Hazelwood.
I think so,
Kagiso
Josh.
Rabada.
I think so, Josh.
It's
RCB should
Josh is
target
a good option.
Josh,
Josh.
okay.
Power
To,
play,
to
death,
Josh.
everything. And
Good
And
Mia
option.
was
Definitely.
Varun went Rabada, right? Sujay?
Yeah, Rabada. Has
Rabada.
picked Rabada.
So
Rabada,
it's two
but
Rabada.
he go near to 10.
Yeah,
But
he had an
he's
off
a match
season.
winner, man.
Wicket taker.
Yeah.
I
He had a bad
Who,
season last
who
time.
isn't expensive in your mind? Tell me. T20 IPL cricket, everyone's expensive. Either with the money or with the ball. And that too when playing for RCB.
no, Rabada is okay.
Uh,
Sorry, sorry. You can continue.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're thinking it's
like we had.
Rabada or Josh? Or even a Bolt maybe?
Rabada, Rabada. Let it be
Rabada.
easy. A better death
Okay.
bowler. You can go.
Karthik Tyagi?
Rabada is the best choice we
Navdeep
have.
Saini also. Okay, then one more Karnataka player I'm really interested in, Prasidh Krishna. He had a wonderful Indian uh, debut and good series against England as well as the South Africa game that he played. How impressed are
I
you with
will. I will
Prasidh
go with
Krishna?
him.
Prasidh
I will
Krishna?
go with
Okay.
him.
Okay, that's
Mm.
good.
It is the
Karthik
best.
Tyagi?
He's the
Like
best
him,
option.
but I don't like him to keep in backup. He should play.
Arey, what? Everyone you're saying backup, yeah?
No, no. I am saying I don't like to keep
Oh,
him in
don't want.
backup.
Okay.
He said he
Karthik Tyagi?
doesn't like to keep in backup. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I got it. I got it. Means basically don't play in the 11, play not in the 18 also. Sit in some other team. Huh? Okay. I
so,
think he was with
so
KKR, right? Venkat is for supporting, saying fantastic
Fantastic
choice, Prasidh
choice,
Krishna.
but
Thank you,
but
Venkat.
he'll
I
keep.
like you.
Okay.
Thank
The
you.
host is the best. Always, you should remember that. Just like I'm the host here. Remember that?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, Sandeep
What about
Sharma.
okay,
Oh,
Sandeep
always a
Sharma?
nemesis of Virat Kohli. Sandeep Sharma, less
Yeah.
pace,
Yeah.
I'll say. I don't
No,
know about it, man.
Also
But
bowls in the
my choice
power
will actually
play.
be saying Navdeep Saini or Karthik Tyagi can be very good fast bowling. Death
Hmm.
bowling also they have. Uh, Saini can bat also a little bit, man. He's a
Hmm.
decent player.
Hmm.
Shivam Mavi. Hmm.
Shivam Mavi.
Can be
But
expensive.
same skill set as Siraj. As a backup of Siraj.
Are you saying Shivam Mavi you're comparing with Mohammad Siraj?
Mohammad Siraj.
No,
Seriously?
no, no. I am just saying power play
no.
wise, not as the quality.
I'll think I'll go with Siraj only, man. There's one more name playing here,
Yeah.
Nagar Kotti.
No,
Fitness, I
Kamlesh
don't know where is
Nagarkoti.
Nagar
Okay.
Kotti. People have been talking about Kamlesh Nagar Kotti for last 3
fitness and
years.
pace is not there. No,
Yeah.
Not in my radar.
Okay.
No.
no, no.
Okay.
I
That's
think
nice option. Yeah,
uh,
I know. All backup only he's saying.
Would you guys
hey,
like buy
in the,
a Pat Cummins or a Lockie Ferguson?
Yes. Very good
Yes.
choice. Again, potential captaincy pick also would be Pat Cummins.
Hmm.
hmm,
If not a captain, at
but
least someone in the leadership group, don't you think, to help along?
True.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
True. And
By
also
the way,
can
the
bat.
And he can
there's
decently bat as
just a
well.
second, Saathvik, there's a poll going on that we have where about 31 votes we have got, and currently we had the option in Maxwell, Iyer, Manish Pandey, and David Warner as our potential RCB captains. Right now, Glenn Maxwell is leading with 39%. So Iyer is down, Manish is down, Warner's down. So whoever are their fans, you can vote or keep going with Maxwell maybe.
Where is
Yeah,
it? Is
please
it
talk
on
about
the channel
Ferguson
or
and
something?
sorry.
Is it on the YouTube channel where this
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
is
it's on the
streaming?
YouTube. It's on the YouTube. Yeah,
Okay, wait.
exactly. Yeah. So yeah,
okay,
please
it's
go ahead with Ferguson.
Lockish Ferguson. Yeah, he's a
Hmm.
good option. We can go with him. He's a good all rounder also. He can hit the shots at the end of
Yeah.
the over if he comes means.
True. We saw that
But
in the final as well.
Hmm.
mm,
I
Yeah, and a good slow balls also, right? On those pitches, he can
variety
be
of
useful
balls.
in. Yeah, Pace
He has
150
variety of
plus,
bowling
man. That's
skill.
something that we don't see too often in world cricket right now. One name that's been floating here from
Yeah,
Harry
yeah, yeah.
is Dushman Chamira.
He was already
Cham-
with RCB, but I am not
yeah,
sure if
didn't get
RCB will go again with the Chamara.
How about Marco
yeah.
Janssen?
Mark Anson, don't you think someone like Mumbai Indians will be going behind him to pick him back? Because they only found him, you
He
can
didn't
say,
get much
basically. And,
chances, Chamira.
yeah, I agree. Okay, so Satvik has just left because he has some work, so he has left us. So thank you, Satvik, for your valuable time and ideas that you shared here. Thank you. What's this? Nuwan Tushara. I think the slingy bowler from Sri Lanka. Potential Lasit Malinga kind bowler, right? I think we have one in the Tamil Nadu Premier League also, Periyaswamy.
Okay, I haven't heard.
He's from Natarajan's Academy only.
Hmm.
Periyaswamy.
Yes, 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 yes,
Uh,
yes, yes, yes.
I don't know about his speed, 125,
Yeah, yeah,
130
yeah,
when I
yeah.
saw him TNP, but good slower ball, good off cutters and all he bowls. So
Hmm.
okay, so the main name that potentially RCB can buy back, don't you think? Purple Patel, Harshal Patel.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, Harshal Patel
yeah,
could
but
be, but
huge
he
money.
might go for high prices. We don't know.
Yeah, that's a
Mostly
problem. Yeah.
mostly PBKC won't leave him. I have strong feeling that PBKC will buy him
No.
because uh,
Yeah.
uh,
You can actually say
Same for
Manju,
Warner also.
almost
I think
almost
Punjab will go
90%
for
of the
go
players
all out.
PKS will go for. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
because they
true.
have a lot of bugs.
Yes,
Hmm.
and it will be
They will
Zinta.
spoil. They will spoil. They will spoil the other parties also. Mm.
Atishya
I'm not
Davidson,
sure if I
exactly.
was
Yeah,
the.
Nut too. Yeah, that's what we are thinking about. Nut. Akshar Patel. That's a good
He's retained.
suggestion here.
He's retained.
Akshar Patel retained.
He's
Oh
Akshay
yeah,
retained.
by
Huh?
Patel is
Delhi, right?
retained
They
by
have,
Yeah,
Delhi
yeah,
he has
yeah.
been
Capitals.
retained by Delhi Capitals, na?
Yeah, Delhi. That's good. That's good. So wait, I forgot about one captaincy option as well as a spinning option. Our very favorite Ravichandran Ashwin. Why isn't anybody thinking about him? Very good thinking cricketer, studious player, bowler, different kind of a mindset. Don't you think can be
Ro-
along with
Rohan,
Virat?
Rohan, we have to praise him
See,
if we have to get into
see,
his
as
show
per
again.
That's a different thing.
uh,
So at least we need to promote him, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, true. But honestly, because I'm a
yeah,
huge fan of
Rohan,
Ravi
but
Ashwin.
yeah,
Yeah, go
Ravi
ahead,
Ashwin
Bhaskar.
is a good choice. But if we look forward, next year in the IPL, all those things, the spin won't be matter in our RCB stadium, Chinnaswamy Stadium.
Because this IPL is in Mumbai
Mumbai.
right now, and the finals, I mean, the knockouts in
No,
Hmm.
Ahmedabad.
Mumbai.
So which
It's a knockout in
that does
MI,
spin in
but
a
future also we need to look it
future.
right.
Don't you think someone like a Ravichandran Ashwin can
Uh,
adapt to any pitch or any condition?
yeah, he can, but
He can ball in the power
it's all
He
play.
about
can, but I'm
T20.
not too sure. I'm 50-50 on
Uh,
him, his form.
T, it's all about T20. On the day who has the luck, they will be on
Yeah,
the card.
format, yes.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Dinesh saying Ashwin can get wickets without bowling. Uh, let's
Okay,
not
Even
Rohan
keep
and
match
supporting.
changing
Sathvik.
matches.
It's within the rules, so it's I can
Keep
say
it.
even it's the batsman's fault. So let's not keep supporting the batsman always. One name that very interesting name that Hari Legend is saying, kind of a Bangalore
Srishant.
boy, Shantakumar and Srishant. He's bulked up very well during his off time, I can say, but I don't know about his current form, I can say. I doubt so, man.
Johan Ruchita is saying Jamison. Jamison is not even in
Yeah,
this option.
Jamieson isn't part of the list this time. I think some
Hmm.
controversy has happened with him regarding to his attitude
He
with
said
the
like he
RCB
wanted to
management.
be his family during this period. So,
That most of them say all those things, but I think there was a
hmm.
controversy where before the World Test Championship final, he was asked to bowl with the red ball to Virat, and he kind of refused. So that kind of rubbed the management the wrong way, maybe. And he was a bit
Hmm.
not a team bonding kind of player, is what people are saying, anyways. So let's hear. Pavan, very interesting choices here. Jai Richardson and Riley Meredith. Punjab Kings went after
Even they are
them like
not on
hell.
IPL shortlist.
They're
Okay.
not on the list, I feel, first of all.
Yeah.
Who is Pavan Patiraja? From Sri Lanka under 19, I
Who
think,
is
right?
he?
Okay, that's a good one. But all doubt, man. All those names could be very doubtful kind of players whom I look at. Let's see at.
Hmm.
Okay, let's pick our basic 18th, which everybody has agreed upon. Don't you think? Can we start? I think let's go by the top three that we all know: Virat Kohli, Glenn Maxwell, and Mohammad Siraj. Who are your potential
Hey,
openers? I think every
sorry,
yeah,
one more name that was overseas player.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, Manju. I think it's stuck.
Adam Jampa, spin option.
Good
If
choice, but
but
Yeah, he
don't you
price
think
played for
RCB?
RCB
is
also
too crores.
before.
Yes,
Base base
RCB
price is
don't.
more. It's
I
worth to
try to
invest on
get
my this.
I tried to get Yuzvendra Chahal back into the squad and forget
Exactly.
about any other leg spinner. Uh,
Okay. Even my choice was maybe Yuzvendra Chahal. What is this? Shami Ahmad and Khalil Ahmad.
Khalil Ahmed.
Khalil Ahmed.
Khalil can be
Yeah,
his
left-hander.
consistency.
Yeah,
Venkat Iyer
yeah,
has a very good suggestion here. Avesh Khan. I think this guy could go for lots of
Ha,
bucks this time. Again, I'm thinking
definitely.
big teams. I mean, the purse, which teams which have big purse may end up taking people like Avesh Khan. He was fantastic for Delhi Capitals, picking wickets in any kind of situation apart from that one over where he bowled to KS Bharat and got smashed for six. But I think throughout the tournament he was very impressive for me. Who? What
Yeah,
about
very
Isodi?
consistent bowler.
Yeah,
How
Isodi
about
has always done well. Rajasthan he was there. I think
Ro-
he was their mentor. Yeah, what something
bowling
right?
coach. Bowling coach.
Bowling coach, a spin bowling coach, whatever. Player come coach, something right?
Yeah,
Uh,
something like that.
Interesting
Hmm.
choice. Who is this? Praveen Dubey from Karnataka. I think he
Yeah.
played for Delhi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good
He
choice,
went
but I
in
don't
there as a
know.
replacement, but ended up playing a game. He was replacing
Yeah, yeah,
Shreyas
yeah,
Iyer.
yeah, yeah. Hey,
Hmm.
No,
leg spinners, very
Our
important.
Karnataka
How
player
about
Robin Hood Tapa.
What?
Uttapa? No, ma. Not now, I'll say. Hey, our
Hmm.
own Shreyas Gopal, ma.
yeah.
Fantastic record against
Okay.
RCB. All rounder can bat decently,
It's,
maybe not a
it's
T20
currently
material.
struggling. Currently struggling to
Very
get into
struggling.
Karnataka. Yeah,
Yes.
so
Who
I
were
And
feel
he took a
who
hat
who
trick
were
also against RCB, if I
Yeah.
remember properly, you
He
know.
got AB also, I think, right?
Kohli,
uh,
AB, Stoinis.
He got
Yeah.
Kohli, AB, and then Stoinis he got, yeah.
Stoinis.
Yes, 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 yes,
yeah,
yes. Yeah. There's a
led
name
by
that
who are
Pawan is
having good record
yeah
with
suggesting,
RCB.
which I think I
Hmm.
had in my 18. Daryl Mitchell. How about him? Adapt anywhere in the batting
Yeah.
order. Can bowl you a little bit of medium pace. Power hitter also can finish your game, which RCB
Hmm.
is lacking. So what about Daryl Mitchell from New
He is a
Zealand?
good all-rounder option.
I would have
He
him
is a
in the
good
middle
all.
order if I were him.
Hmm.
But I will keep him as a opener as a backup. If someone feels injury, if we
But
don't
don't you
have
think he can
any,
fill at number 5 or 6 also? Daryl Mitchell.
He can.
he
Yeah.
can.
Shivam Dubey. No, yeah, enough of him.
He could
Along
be
with
suitable
Gopal
for RCB lower
Krishnappa
order.
Gautam, I think. Krishnappa Gautam, Sai Kishore, all good spinners, but let's see how well RCB plan this time, because something which we all know has not happened. Dasun Chanaka, Andrew Tai, decent BBL, Andrew Tai. Dasun Chanaka, I doubt, man. Seriously, no. I mean, not much variety. One is Asranga, we just talked about him, could be going to either a CSK or a Mumbai Indians, I feel. RCB, if they can retain him back, nothing like it. But I think they may like to prefer Yuzvendra Chahal ahead of Waning Asranga, don't you think? Yeah, okay. So, hey, just let's agree with the players that we are definitely on. As I said, Virat, Maxwell, and Siraj. David Warner, do you think can be in our 18?
Yes, a good captaincy option as well
Yes,
as he can blend in the 11 perfectly.
Okay, so
yes,
that's
I'm agree
Since
with
he's an
David
opener, he's
Warner.
exactly what we need.
yes. Charit Asalanka, decent pick. But T20 record, don't you think is a bit against Asalanka? Good in one days. Tests, I don't think he did so well, but can bat well, little bit of off spin, but so I don't know about Charit Asalanka. So okay, Warner
He
is
was
fixed.
So
How
good.
about
David
Padikkal?
Warner opening
He
with
played well
Virat.
with Pakistan.
Yeah, that will be a potential. We'll come back to. We'll pick our 18. From that, we'll go about our 11. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. So
sure.
Warner is done. Padikkal playing
Yes.
for Padikkal.
Maybe as a backup, yes.
Yes,
Okay. Kusal Pereira, definitely no.
I'm going with.
KJP. Okay. How about Daryl Mitchell? Daryl Mitchell can be in your 18.
In the middle
Yes,
order, yeah. He can be
Okay.
in the
yeah.
One
11.
more name similar to a Daryl Mitchell. He has played IPL, I think RCB, Punjab. Moses Enriquez from Australia.
Yeah, he's good, but in BBL, his the form is
50-50.
lacking. Yeah,
So no
I don't see
Enriquez.
that much of work.
Okay. So Yuzvendra Chahal,
I
how
would
many
love
of
to
you
have
want?
Jason Holder as well, but he would be expensive.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
he
lots
would
of
be
people may
expensive.
go for someone like a Jason Holder, right? So you want Holder in
Mm.
your 18 or not?
Hmm.
Yes.
All want
Yeah,
Jason
we
Holder?
want.
Yes, Holder is a definite pick. He's
Okay,
in
so
very good
RCB is
form now.
yeah, 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 I agree with that. So after Yuzvendra Chahal, everyone's looking at Jason Holder. You're saying, right? So let me just put in the name Jason Holder. How about Sheldon Jackson?
No.
No, Varun, Sujay.
No. Sorry for that.
So no Sheldon Jackson.
No, no,
Aiden
I
Markram.
disagree.
These are the names that we have kind of were discussing and shortlisted. So I'm just going
Adam
through this.
Makram, I'm going with him because if RCB top order batsman collapses, then he can
Hmm.
stick and he can progress the innings. So
He's
later he
another
can extract
contender
it.
for a middle order again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
middle order,
Varun.
so he can ball.
No, no, no. I'm not having him in my
Hmm.
squad.
So instead, who do you prefer?
My middle order would ideally be someone who plays spin well. So I would have an Indian there. I would have a Manish Pandey or a Dinesh Karthik in between. I'd have a Jason Holder. So
Uh,
I would not have Markram bat. I would. I mean, wouldn't have a foreign batsman batting at 5, 6.
Okay, but do you think someone like Manish can
okay.
be useful at number 5 or 6 because he's proven to do well only at the top order for Karnataka, or even is successful
Mm.
IPL hundreds,
Yes,
and well, he has
yes,
batted in
yes,
the top three.
yes. So I would have him at 5, not lower than that.
Do you
So
think
I would.
Manish at
Yeah.
5? You're saying about spin. Manish's record against spin is legendary. Yeah. I mean, we all know
Yeah,
he
I
kind of
mean,
gets stuck.
Hmm.
yes, but having
Mm,
an Indian
he is
experienced player is
One more
someone
choice here,
I.
Raina. Hmm.
Raina will go
But
default to
Uh,
Chennai only,
Don't you think
which
Lucknow
will get
Lucknow
yeah,
may
Raina.
pick
would
him?
he fit in the
Lucknow
RCB
will.
11 though? That's my question.
Yeah, doubt. That's what doubt. I mean, due respect, Johan is pretty much summing up. He's saying Manish at 5 will be useless. I mean, no, I
Wow.
mean, if Manish plays, he should bat at top three, man. If you're saying a Warner and Virat open,
Yeah.
Manish
Yeah,
at three is perfect. Then Maxwell and
Manish
all
can
your
come at
others.
3. Yes.
Yeah,
I was
I
having
mean, if you
Devdutt
ask,
Padikkal as opening, so I wouldn't like Devdutt Padikkal can only open. Like let's be
okay,
very.
so you're saying in case we don't get a Warner, Padikkal and
Uh,
Virat to open, then followed by a Manish.
yeah, that's the case. Yeah, ideally
Okay,
the 11 I picked, I had a Warner and a Padikkal opening.
okay, that's good. Or worst case,
And that,
Padikkal will be on the bench.
yeah, and there are chances that this can happen though. They have that particle to be bought back because Warner is a tough buy.
Yeah, yeah. Glenn, who? Maxwell, huh? Who is this? Manish opener. Naveenul
No,
Haq.
no, no.
Hmm. नहीं यार Naveenul Haq and also Manish is then Abhinav Manohar.
Okay.
Abhinav Manohar is
Yeah,
a
I will be
Yes.
having in 18.
okay.
His current
In the
form is
18
good,
and not in
and
the
he's
11, yes.
Yeah, yeah, that I agree. That I agree.
uh,
18, I'm saying because we need two uncapped in the
18.
18, and he'll be one of
Uh,
the uncapped. Oh, one more guy who impressed for Karnataka, KC Kariappa, mystery spinner, uh, decent. I think he has the
yeah,
guts
yeah,
to ball
yeah, yeah.
anytime in the power play or even the death overs. How about KC Kariappa? There's one more name that's
But
been Tewatia. No, I.
Tewatia,
No, no,
luck
no.
for
Who is this? Who is saying
Casey
Abhimanyu
Curry.
Ishwaran? Wonderful 4-day player. Thanks for T20s.
No, people will start Rohan also.
So Kariappa in this or not? Good choice. No, what
Rohan.
about Kariappa? Huh? Who is this? Who's coming in? What's coming? Yeah, one second. Yeah, fine. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. There's an
no,
issue with my internet.
no issues. Varun, how about Kariappa is what I was discussing.
KC Kariappa.
Yeah,
Yeah, has had a good Syed Mushtaq Ali, so and also has
Hmm.
played a couple of seasons of IPL, so he has the experience behind
Yeah,
him.
with KKR. What about Longlore?
KKR
Maipal.
played for
Hmm.
Punjab as well, so I think you can have him in the 18.
He can be one of your uncapped. That's what I was thinking. So Karyapa, everyone's
But
going with
I would
Yeah,
prefer a
yeah.
Suchit because of a left-hander.
Sujit. Okay, so Karyapa or Sujit is
Okay,
saying.
okay.
Sujit also is an uncapped, right? That's a good option. Prasidh Krishna? No?
I wouldn't have.
Ankit Rajput.
Maybe in the 18, yes.
Who? Ankit Rajput or
Yeah,
Prasidh?
No,
Prasidh,
Prasidh
18.
Krishna.
Prasidh Krishna, Prasidh Krishna.
18
Yeah,
Okay,
18
so
yes.
Prasidh will be there.
as a backup.
How about the Natarajan?
No, he is
Yeah, he could
already
be a good
injured, right? I
option.
think.
Yeah,
Yes,
left-hander.
too young. Mayank Markandeya. Good choice. In case we don't get Chahal or who is the leg spinner? Rahul Chahar.
Chahal and Chahar.
Uh, Mayank Markande he's done well in the little opportunities has got. Okay, if you think about Mayank Markande, there's one more name I'll come. Murugan Ashwin. Decent leg spinner. Googlies.
I don't know. I don't know about Murugan Ashwin if he will
Okay.
perform well. And he already came for RCB before as well.
Yes. But he did well against RCB last year for Punjab. So these
I'm
things
not
happen.
so sure
Whoever
about
leaves
Murugan
RCB end
Ashwin.
up doing well against us, man. Okay, that's a very good
Exactly.
name that's been suggested here. Shakib Al Hasan can bat
Oh,
in all numbers, all rounder,
yeah.
left-hander, finisher, power play
But he
bowler.
may be
He,
expensive as well because like
he no, he may be expensive, but he doesn't suit to RCB. RCB is like
Oh,
party mode, guys. Okay,
hey,
they will be always chilling.
the party owner is nowhere here.
Uh,
I think he has
so
flattered.
I don't think so.
He has flattered to deceive in IPL. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
remember
that's
a
true.
season where he set it on fire.
Shivil Kaushik, no idea
Hmm,
where he is right now. Came in
He's
like a
Canada,
Paul
right?
Adams wannabe. Wanindu returns to home. RCB hope. Let's see. Shakib
maybe.
strike rate is an issue. I agree with Shakib. Wanindu was the
Hmm.
master. Huh? Pawan is saying Sundar in the 18-member squad. You want to have Washington Sundar back at RCB?
I
Yes,
think in the
He
18
he
he'll
is
be there.
really
could
good
be.
at the power play, so like he could be used as a power play bowler. But again, budget is the issue.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, we
A lot
started
of
with saying about Natarajan. You want Natarajan in the squad or not?
Oh yes, Natarajan. I would
Yeah,
have
okay,
him.
Natarajan. One more death bowling option, Chris Jordan from England. He can be available throughout the season. Decent record.
Who? Sorry, I didn't get it.
Chris Jordan from England.
Chris Jordan.
Want or not?
He
He
was
can
smashed
hit
by
also,
AB de
man.
Villiers.
At the
That's all
end.
that I can remember.
We haven't spoken about Jaidev Unadkat actually. Like,
Oh
Good.
no, 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 no.
no, I'm
Let
not saying get
Rajasthan
him
take him.
in.
Let Rajasthan take him.
Let
Why not
Rajasthan take him.
Ahmedabad?
Last time
I don't
Why
want
Rajasthan.
not
Jaydev
Ahmedabad?
Unadkat.
No, instead of a Jaidev Unadkat, I think Varun got a good name in Chetan Sakaria. Decent investment, good bowler, left arm bowler that you're thinking
Hmm.
about a Unadkat.
Huh.
Maybe a lesser price than a Unadkat. Younger bowler also.
4 to 5 crore. Four
Max,
to
I'll
five
say.
crore is a good
Yeah.
buy.
What about Saqib Mahmood?
Saqib.
Hmm.
Oh.
That's decent. Let's see. So, no Jordan. Instead of Jordan, who do you want a foreign
No.
bowler instead? On a choice? Because, yeah, we agreed about
Let's
Josh
go
Hazelwood,
with
right?
squad.
Yeah, we went with Josh Hazelwood instead, right?
Yeah, Hazelwood. Yeah, Hazelwood. I
Okay.
agree.
Mitchell Marsh, do you think you want him?
Yeah, I think good
There's
pick.
even a Bravo,
Sure.
which Darren or Dwayne.
It's most probably Dwayne Bravo.
Umran Malik has been
No, he
retained
will
by
go to
somewhere
Retained by
else.
Sunrisers.
SRH.
Retained by SRH man, Umran Malik.
Pawan is talking about Rabada. Do you want Rabada or
Definitely.
Hazelwood? I think you can get only one man. If you go for Hazelwood,
Rabada for
Rabada may
sure.
go somewhere else. So
Rabada
Mitchell
is
Marsh
my
is an S.
preference.
So no Hazelwood because I think majority was going with Hazelwood. I'm also thinking towards Hazelwood maybe because Rabada can be a bit more expensive. I'm looking at an RCB point of view budget. How Mike
Okay.
Hassan's
Yeah.
mind may work. I'm hypothetically
Yeah,
thinking.
exactly. Looking at budget, buying Rabada would be difficult.
Okay. Yeah. There's one more option. Trent Bolt.
Yeah.
Any chance of Bolt?
Oh yeah.
So
Experienced
out of
campaigner.
this,
Yeah.
so who's your preference, man?
Yeah.
Let's go for one. Hazelwood, Rabada, ya Bolt. My vote, okay,
Hazelwood,
Hazelwood.
because
Let's
I
say.
think we already
Okay,
have
two.
Natarajan, right? We already have a left arm
Okay.
seamer.
So one of
So we
Natarajan
can
or
go with Hazelwood.
Sakaria, you're saying. Okay, that's fine. Nicholas Puran, the wicket keeping option. Because you're left with no wicket keepers, man, suddenly. Yeah, we need a wicket keeper, and it happens to be a foreigner now. Peacock, Puran, um, Saha, Besto, all these.
Decock
Yeah.
cannot because he's an opener.
Agoswala. Hmm. The Fizz. What the Fizz?
Okay. We'll go to the
Puran?
picking up the candidates. Huh?
Yeah, so far we have 17. I think the one area we have missed maybe is potentially an Indian wicket keeper. Odion Smith, they're
Indian wicket
saying.
picker.
Indian wicketkeeper, I would go for. You mean
However, Ishan
uncapped, right?
Kishan. Uncapped. I think we have two uncapped
But
right now. So you can go for a capped also. Because we had Kariappa and Suchit as,
Then
and
Ishan
as well as
Kishan.
Abhinav Manohar. Ishan Kishan, huh?
Ishan Kishan.
Yeah, expensive option, but still, I would have him in my eye.
Just thinking, if you go for a David Warner
Yeah, it's not going to
and
happen.
Ishan Kishan, do you think we can get both of them? Either one may have to be sacrificed.
Definitely.
Either one.
You
Yeah,
can't have
either
both.
one only we can get.
DK?
I would pick him.
You'd go for DK?
Yes.
Manju?
Yeah.
I will
So all
pick him
DK?
as a all DK.
So okay, so the 18th and final member of our selection is Dinesh Karthik.
I think Sujit got it.
Yeah.
DK Begappa. Kaushik Gandhi. Okay. Okay, so I'll just share the list here that I've just made to everyone. Can all of you can just go
Okay.
through it? Just let me know once you are able to view the screen. And this is the list, guys. The RCB squad that you have picked for, starting with Virat Kohli, Glenn Maxwell, Mohammad Siraj, Devdutt
I
Padikkal,
can't see the shared
David Wall.
screen, by the way, Rohan.
You can.
No.
1 minute.
No, I can't. I can't see the shared screen.
One second. Just let me know once you are able to.
Yes.
Yeah, now I'm able to see.
Okay, now we can
fine,
see.
great.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So yeah, just as I was saying, it was Virat Kohli, Glenn Maxwell, Mohammad Siraj, the three retainers, Devdutt Padikkal, and David Warner, Daryl Mitchell, Yuzvendra Chahal, Jason Holder, Aidan Makram, Manish Pandey, Abhinav Manohar, an uncapped player, Kariappa or Jagdish Suchit is the option, Prasidh Krishna, T. Natarajan or Chetan Sakaria, Mitchell Marsh, Nicholas Puran, Josh Hazelwood, and Dinesh Karthik. So our foreigners will be Maxwell, Warner, Mitchell, Holder, Marsh, Puran, Hazelwood. So with 7 foreigners, we can actually go on for one more
7
foreigner.
foreigners.
Makram, you're missing Makram.
Oh, Makram, sorry, 8. Okay, so that's 8, right? So that's like 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5,
2, 3,
6,
4,
7,
5.
8. Brilliant. That's done. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
8.
8 foreigners done, 2 uncapped also done. We are given actually 3 options. Sakaria, yeah, he's capped. Okay.
Capped.
Yeah, he just recently played in Sri Lanka, right?
Sri
So that's
Lanka.
a good, guys. So RCB fans, if you're impressed with this pick of 18 that we have done, please do let us know. From this, we now have to pick our 11. So please do let me know who is the 11 that you will pick from this potential squad 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who's your number 1? I think Virat and Warner. You
My
are
number
saying?
1 would be Virat and David Warner
Virat.
would be my openers.
Okay. Let's pick Warner in here. So followed by
Glenn Maxwell.
Okay, not Siraj by the way. Okay, so Padikkal will be there in your 11 or not?
If
No.
Warner is there, then Padikkal will
No.
not be there.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Daryl Mitchell.
obviously.
Then
Daryl
Mitchell is good choice. Yeah, he will be there definitely.
So starting 11 you're saying. Chahal, I think
starting
no
11.
brainer. Jason Holder.
Yeah.
Of course.
Aiden
Yeah,
Of
Makram.
course
Jason
he
Holder.
will be.
Aiden Makram.
I think 4 we need to take, right?
Yeah, we
4
need to have
foreign
4.
players
So if
are
it's Maxwell,
first
Warner,
one,
Mitchell,
Maxwell.
3. We are left with 1.
Maxwell,
So
Warner,
we need a fast bowler.
Mitchell 3, and
Mitchell
Jason
can't
Holder.
get in.
So Makram can't play. Either a Holder or a Makram.
Yeah.
I think we'll
Holder.
go for Holder.
I
Holder.
will
Let's go with Holder.
Okay. So
Holder.
Makram can be on the
better
bench.
all-rounder.
Yeah, best. Yeah, exactly. I agree. So then Manish Pandey.
I would have.
No?
No,
Abhinav
I don't.
Manohar?
Yes, he will be definitely at number 6.
Yeah. Okay. So
If
no
you
money.
know, but playing,
Playing
not
11 is
playing
what I'm
11,
saying.
but
No Manohar.
no Manor, not playing 11 Manor. If he is a backup,
Yeah.
Okay then. Okay. Karyappa or Sujit?
Suchit.
Sujit you're playing, right?
Suchit.
Or any of them. Prasid?
I'll
Yeah,
go with
has to
Suchit.
play. I think
Yeah, Prasid
has to
Krishna
play.
could be a good option along with Siraj.
Has to play
Okay.
because who's going to share the new ball? Because there has to be a
Hey,
fast
we are
bowler.
forgetting that the wicketkeeper we need. We need to have a Nicholas Puran.
Bharat, we have to have Bharat or Puran.
See, that's why we went with the DK.
Daryl Mitchell. If I like,
We went
I
with
don't know
Dinesh
if I'm
Karthik
okay.
now.
So that will be a difference of opinion in here. We can't have a team without a wicketkeeper, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
So DK has to come in here.
but better
Or
than
Puran.
DK, I will go with Bharat.
Yeah, potentially.
Bharat,
Hmm.
But
Bharat, he's potential. He's a top order player, so
Yeah, can't bat him at
I
number six,
don't
number
think he
seven.
will find a place.
so you're saying
Yeah,
this
yeah,
could
yeah.
be our potential playing
Yeah.
11? Virat Kohli, David Warner, Glenn Maxwell. I mean, forget the order, guys. Sorry for that. Mohammad Siraj, Daryl Mitchell, Yuzvendra Chahal, Jason Holder, Karyappa or Sujit, Prasid Krishna, Nattu or Sakaria and DK. Right?
Yeah.
That
I
gives you
mean,
two,
personally, I
three
don't.
pacers,
Like,
two
can you get a Daryl
spinners.
Mitchell in the straight away into the 11? Like Daryl Mitchell,
I don't know. Instead of whom?
you have a Nicholas Puran sitting out, you have a
Yeah.
Josh Hazelwood sitting out. So I don't think Daryl Mitchell would walk in ahead of them.
Okay. So you're saying instead of Mitchell,
Nicholas
I'm thinking
Puran
more
instead
like,
of Mitchell.
you will get that
Yeah,
all-rounder option, man, because you are having Nattu, Prasid, a spinner
Okay.
in here, Holder,
Just
and
Jason
Chahal,
Holder,
five
Max,
bowlers.
and
A six.
Maxi.
Okay, so you're saying instead of a Mitchell, you can get a Puran in?
Yes, I mean a left-hander in the
Hmm.
middle overs. I mean, I would
And
personally because
if he
and the
improves,
pedigree
he's
as
a
well.
great power hitter.
So,
Yes. If
yeah.
it is there, na, I will go.
If it is there, he's a match winner for sure.
Yes.
Has a pedigree, in bowling
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
one more, we can book the slot here. That Limestone, some England
Liam
player is there.
Livingstone.
Yeah, Liam Livingstone. He is not in 18.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, he's also a good option. He's also a big player.
Hmm.
No, he can also ball well.
True. So that could be like, I'm just trying to make the order, guys. Yuzvendra Chahal,
Maxwell
kind
at
of.
3 or 4.
I'll say just like.
And it depends
Yeah.
upon. Yeah, it's 4 better.
Can be at the
He's been
can be
comfortable
at
with
B.
4 in 2021, so I would prefer him.
True. Uh, how about this? This the order. At 4, huh? You're saying a Puran at 3 or a DK at 3?
Puran.
Puran at 3.
Puran at 3, not DK. Yeah.
So Puran at 3, Maxwell at 4, DK at 5, Holder at 6, Karyappa or Suchit at 7, Prasid at 8, Nattu and Sakaria, maybe a Sakaria at 9, Chal and Siraj. Right?
It looks like a long tail. Like if you see 7, 8, 9, 10,
Okay,
11.
instead of these guys, whom do you want to pick from here?
Mm.
That's the reason I was trying to put Daryl Mitchell in here for a. But who can bat here, man? None of the bowlers can bat properly. I know Chal is
Yes.
a legend. I mean, Sujit can bat a little bit. So can Karyappa.
Yeah, but
Prasid doubt, Nut doubt, Sakaria doubt,
but you
Chal.
can forget after 8. It's
Mia
Yeah,
Mia Mia Bhai can also bat.
yeah, can bat. But who out of these who can bat here? None of the bowlers can bat.
But
yeah. I think
No.
that's where I think KG Rabada would have been a more
Yes.
choice because he can bat at number 8, but
A
not
couple of
Josh
choices
Hazelwood.
here. How about Shardul Thakur or Deepak Chahar?
Yeah, I mean that's a good
Ah,
good
yeah.
choice.
One of them can come in, don't you think?
Yes,
But
yes.
if they come in for whom?
I
Out
think
of
it has to
this,
be Prasid Krishna would have to go then.
so then whom do you want to pick instead of this one? Chahar or Lord?
Uh,
That's left to you.
Left to me.
Yeah. Host.
Host can choose anyone now.
I'll go for Deepak Chair
Are
for
you
only
going with
reason.
Lord or Chahar?
I'll go for Deepak Chair. Only reason is Shardul Thakur may be a huge want for a Chennai Super Kings back again. Or worst case, a Mumbai Indians since he's a
Hmm.
local from Mumbai. Deepak Chair may be
Yeah.
missed out. So you can get a chair for Shardul, I'll say. So let's see. So you're happy with this? Potential captain is outside.
My captain is David Warner.
David Warner is your captain.
David Warner
Yeah.
can be the captain, right? Yeah.
Yeah, vice
Okay.
captain would be Dinesh
Vice
Karthik
captain
if
Liu.
he is in. Uh,
WK is your
yeah,
wicket keeper.
wicket keeper.
WK would be
I
Dinesh Karthik. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
I have a suggestion here.
Hmm.
Like
Okay.
I would play Manish Pandey at 3,
Hmm.
have Dinesh Karthik keep, and have
Hmm.
a KG Rabada or a Josh Hazelwood as a bowler, even like as a fast bowler.
Instead of Nicholas
Instead
Puran.
of whom?
See, Manish Pandey comes in
For
for
I think he's suggesting like Manish Pandey should come at 3 instead of Nicholas Puran,
yeah.
and you remove
Puran.
Natarajan
Huh.
slash Sakaria, I think.
No,
Okay.
there has to be a left-hander. So I would take out Suchit and the Karyappa slot, number
Yep.
7 slot.
Okay. So
Okay.
here you want whom?
Okay.
Manish,
No, Manish
right?
at number 3.
No.
Manish
He
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
number
wants
3.
Manish instead of Puran.
Okay.
Yeah, so that overseas slot goes to a
Yeah.
Rabada or who's that? Josh Hazelwood.
An experienced
Preferably,
fast bowler or something. Or
yeah.
Josh Hazelwood even.
So you wanna remove whom? Deepak Chahar or Holder maybe, but you need the depth at number 5, 6, 7, right? For a Puran, you are saying you want to remove and get in Hazelwood.
Yes. That's what he's
Yes.
saying.
Okay, so let's get Hazelwood in here for Nicholas Puran. I think Hazelwood can be a better batsman than Chahal or Siraj.
And that's why I think having
Hmm.
Rabada would help because he
Mhm.
definitely bats better than Hazelwood.
Yeah.
Or maybe even Pat Cummins. He can also bat
Yeah,
decently.
exactly.
Okay, so you guys are saying potentially Cummins or slash Rabada, but my doubt for
Yeah.
Rabada is again the purse. Cummins also is a huge purse player. I think he was the expensive one last season. I think right, 14 crores, 15 crores something. So keeping the budget was I think the first choice would be Hazelwood, then Cummins and then Rabada, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
It's good.
Hmm.
I think they'll bat at. I mean, the batting. I think they'll bat above at the number 8, not 9.
Okay, yeah,
Like
I got
Natarajan.
it.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. So you're saying just interchange this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that
that's
sounds fine.
better because these bowlers can bat decently.
Yeah, two of them are decent
7 of them can
batsmen.
bowl here.
I don't mind. I think as Manju was saying, Siraj also can. Chahal, we all know they don't send him to bat only for that reason.
Yeah.
They
Uh,
can.
And Natarajan
okay.
doesn't carry his kit.
Siraj can get to Deccan biryani, Deccan Hyderabad biryani.
That will impress Virat and the company maybe.
Let him send his one down.
That's nice. That's nice.
In this 11, like, could you guys use Glenn Maxwell as a spinner because like
Yeah,
UV is the
Yeah,
only one.
definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Definitely.
I
7
mean,
of them
again,
can
we are
play.
considering it could be a Wankhede or a Brabon pitch, which are
Okay.
good
Yeah.
bounce
Yeah.
pitch.
Yeah.
It comes onto the bat. Spinners can be unless you're a damn quality spinner, kind of bits and pieces will
Hmm.
not work so much. And we have 5 bowlers, which is essentially in a T20 cricket. Oh, wait a minute, man. Jason Holder is also a bowler. So
Yeah,
do you need
exactly.
any of this? We can actually put one batsman in here,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Maybe a Manohar for one of these. You need so much. I think one of a Nut or Sakaria can go. I know a left hand option was a preferred
Yeah,
pick.
I mean that's fine. You can
You
take
can
him.
have an extra batsman in here, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Hmm.
Because
Yes.
Chahar at 7 is a, like still a long tail. Good at 8.
So instead of a Holder or a Sakaria, you can
I
put
mean,
right
just one slot below. Like, yeah.
here,
No, I think 7 would be okay. I think Jason Holder at
just
6 is
after
good.
Holder. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 But
Manohar,
when Manish
I
was
think.
here, whom did we play? Okay. There's a duplication in here. Yeah. Right. So this sounds good. We can have options for all the slots also. For a Holder, we can get a Mitchell Marsh or a Daryl Mitchell in. One of the top orders can be replaced by a Padikkal. There's a Makram and Puran as a wicket keeping slot. Makram can bowl also, something similar to Glenn Maxwell. So I think all bases are covered. We have a decent uncapped player, power hitter in Abhinav Manohar from Karnataka. And of course, we had
Yeah.
who is this? The mystery spin of Karyappa or Suchit also for one of these guys, right? For Puran, was it? Where'd they go? Where'd they go, man? Whom did we replace?
Instead of Abhinav Manohar, you are supposed to put them, I think, because Abhinav is repeated.
Okay, sorry. Karyappa. Karyappa or Suchit, right?
Karyappa / Suchit. Yeah.
Right. So that's good. Okay, so I think that should do the day for us. RCB potential 11 guys, all you RCB fans, don't worry. Isala Cup namden hai. Virat Kohli, David Warner the captain, Manish Pandey, Glenn Maxwell, Dinesh Karthik, Jason Holder, Abhinav Manohar, Deepak Chahar, Josh Hazelwood, or any of the two in Cummins and Kagiso Rabada. Natarajan and Sakari again, one of them, and of course our very own favorite Yuzvendra Chahal and Mohammad Siraj. So this could be our potential 11 guys, and let's see if any of the backups we have in Puran, Padikal, Makram, Karyappa, Sujit, Marsh, or Daryl Mitchell can also come good for us. So
Yeah,
it was
I think
nice. Yeah.
we'll get to know all these before the kiss day. I think so.
Yeah. ಏನ್ ಕಿಸ್ದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತಪ್ಪ on the 13th. So yes, guys. So all you RCB fans, hope you had a good time watching our discussions here. Please do stay tuned. Tomorrow, Delhi Capitals will be projecting their possible 18 and the 11. And of course, on the 12th and 13th, we'll be covering the IPL auctions, the mega auction that's happening. So please do stay tuned and watch the sports breakdown, and please do like and subscribe our videos. We are growing, as we all know. It's 1.3 subscribers, I think, right now. How much is it? 1.37k, so that's great. Please do suggest and share with your people whom you know well, and spread the word. It catches for all the sports update, especially cricket and all the sports, football, and other stuff to Formula One, etc. So please do that. Thanks for all of you guys giving your valuable time. Sujay, Varun, Manju, Saathvik also was there. Nice meeting you guys though virtually, and all you RCB fans. All the best, and let's have some fun and play bold, man. So thank you, and
Thanks,
nice
Rohan.
good night to all of you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Ron.
Thanks,
Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Yeah, thank you for hosting us. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.